جامعة حلب، كلية الشريعة، السنة الأولى، كتاب اللغة الإنكليزية، الدرس الأول من الوحدة الثانية بعنوان Going to Extremes, Sports and Obsession. يغطي هذا التسجيل من الصفحة 35 وحتى الصفحة 42. قدمت مبادرة الضوء بصوت خالد الطيان. Preparing to read. Background. An obsession is a very strong desire to do or be something. For example, many famous athletes have obsessions. They might practice for very long hours, which could have a positive result when they win an Olympic gold medal. Their obsessions could also mean that they do something dangerous. Work with a partner to match the name of the famous athlete to the obsession. Write the letter of the obsession next to the name. Then discuss your answers with the class. Number 1. Muhammad Ali, boxer. Number 2. Nadia Comaneci, a gymnast. Number 3. Evel Knievel, a motorcyclist. Number 4. Arnold Schwarzenegger, a bodybuilder. A. Jumping across the Grand Canyon. B. Having the most well-developed body in the world. C. Wanting to be the greatest. D. Winning as many medals as possible. Vocabulary for comprehension. Circle the definition that best matches the meaning of each underlined word. Number 1. This was my sister's first time skiing, so it was hard for her to make it down the mountain. الكلمة المطلوبة هي make it. A. Create something. B. Finish doing something. Number 2. The girl's classmates thought that she was a freak because she was interested in nothing but snowboarding. الكلمة المطلوبة هي freak. A. Person who is in danger. B. Person who is strange or unusual. Number 3. Playing golf on weekends is a relaxing escape for the busy doctor. الكلمة المطلوبة هي escape. A. A way to forget about problems. B. An exciting adventure. Number 4. The bodybuilder stopped training because of intense pain in his shoulders. الكلمة المطلوبة هي intense. A. Very strong. B. Minor. Number 5. If you get hooked on tennis, you will want to play it every day. الكلمة المطلوبة هي get hooked on. A. Get hurt while playing. B. Become unable to stop doing something. Number 6. He was a decent gymnast, but he was not good enough to go to the Olympics. الكلمة المطلوبة هي decent. A. Excellent. B. Average. Number 7. Everyone clapped and cheered because of the awesome motorcycle trick. الكلمة المطلوبة هي awesome. A. Amazing. B. Simple. Number 8. There is a controversy about skateboarding in public places because of its danger. الكلمة المطلوبة هي controversy. A. Public law. B. Strong disagreement. Number 9. One of the benefits of running is that it makes your heart stronger. الكلمة المطلوبة هي benefits. A. Rewards. B. Goals. Number 10. The team practices hard to accomplish the goal of winning a championship. الكلمة المطلوبة هي accomplish. A. Make an effort. B. Succeed in doing something. Focus on reading. سيتم قراءة مقطع بعنوان Interview with Tony Hawk from Wheels on Fire magazine. المقطع عبارة عن مقابلة بين مجلة Wheels on Fire وتوني هوك. Wheels on Fire. Let's start with the high point of your career. Can you pick one out to share with us? Tony Hawk. Oh yes, definitely. For me, the high point came when I was traveling to France and I had to fill out a tourist information card. You know, the thing you fill out when you're entering a new country. Well, I got to write down skateboarder as my occupation. How cool. Wheels on Fire. You mean that was better than what you accomplished at the 1999 Summer X Games? Tony Hawk. You mean landing the 900? معنى ال 900, a very difficult trick where you rotate 2.5 times. That was awesome too, but that was pure obsession, story of my life. Nothing new for me there. Wheels on Fire. How was landing that trick an obsession for you, Tony Hawk? Well, like everything else I do on a skateboard, I have to get it right. It took me 13 years of practice to perfect the 900, and on that day I think it took me something like 12 times before I made it. Wheels on fire. Did you really work on one trick for 13 years? That does seem like an obsession, Tony Hawk. Yeah, but it's a good obsession, if you can say that obsession is good. It's like this. I was this weird, skinny kid at school. Once I got into skateboarding and started wearing baggy skater clothes, it got worse. I was a freak. All the jocks picked on me. Mana jocks, slang term meaning athletes. And I didn't have a chance with the girls, forget it. But skating, that was my escape. Every day after school I escaped to the skate park. And the focus on skating, this really intense focus that took all my concentration. I guess that was one way I could block out all the pain of growing up. Wheels on fire. Did your parents support your obsession with skating? Tony Hawk. Yeah, they were great. Mom took me and some friends down to the Oasis skate park when we were about 10 years old. They had this flat beginners area where you could practice before you were ready to skate in the empty swimming pools. I was so skinny that the skate equipment didn't even fit me right, but once I got hooked, nothing else mattered. I drew pictures of skating all day, and I even skated in the house. Wheels on fire. Your parents let you skate in the house? Tony Hawk. Yeah, they were pretty cool. Mom and Dad were older when they had me, so I guess you can say they were relaxed enough to let me do what I needed to do. Wheels on fire. How about your schoolwork? Were you able to get by in school? Tony Hawk. Yeah, that was fine. I don't mean to brag or anything, but I was a gifted student, so I was able to get my schoolwork done with decent grades. My only problem was being able to sit still in class. I had so much physical energy, but school was basically okay for me until some of the teachers started taking my skateboard away. They started lecturing me about the dangers of the sport. Wheels on fire. That couldn't stop you from skating. Tony Hawk. No way. The cool thing was that my parents worked it out for me to go to a different high school. The principal there was awesome. He let us design our own PE. معنى PE, physical education. He let us design our own PE classes. So take a wild guess. What class did I create? Wheels on fire. Skateboarding. Tony Hawk, you got it. That was my PE class. By that time, I was turning professional and starting to win prize money at competitions. During summer vacation, I was able to travel around to cool places like Australia, Europe, and Canada. I was able to show off some techniques. Wheels on fire. Is that when your new style became famous? Tony Hawk. Yeah, a lot of other skaters had this smooth, flowing style. Compared to them, I was kind of like a robot. And I was always coming up with new tricks, new surprises. Wheels on fire. When did they first call you the Michael Jordan of skateboarding? Tony Hawk. I guess that was back in the 95 at the Extreme Games. You remember that event they had on the sports channel? There was a combination of skateboarding, BMX cycling, and rollerblading. There were a lot of good skaters there. I was just the one who got the attention. That's how TV is. I guess they can only focus on one thing at a time. But there were a lot of outstanding people there, believe me. Wheels on fire. Let's go back to the high point. Now that you have looked back on your career a bit, was it still being able to ride skateboarder as your occupation? Tony Hawk. Yeah, I love that. There is so much controversy about skateboarding. Some people think it's a crime and they don't want us to skate in public places. But I just love being able to say it's my occupation. My occupation and my obsession. Wheels on fire. As an occupation, it has rewarded you pretty well, wouldn't you say? Tony Hawk. Yeah, there were some great benefits along the way, like being able to buy my own home when I was still in high school, and later being able to buy another home out in the desert, and build my own skate park. But now that I think about it, you know what I'm really proud of accomplishing? Wheels on Fire. Making skateboard history when you landed the 900? Tony Hawk? Nope. It was having Disney animators use some of my tricks in the Tarzan movie. When my son watched Tarzan swinging through the trees, he realized that it had something to do with me, and he thought I was awesome. Now that's the greatest feeling you can get, believe me. Reading for main ideas. Write T, true, or F, false, for each statement. Number 1. Tony Hawk is ashamed of his occupation. Number 2. He wants all his skateboard tricks to be perfect. Number 3. His classmates liked him because of his skateboarding ability. Number 4. His parents thought that skateboarding was a waste of time. Number 5. He had a smooth and flowing style. Number 6. He earned a lot of money before the age of 25. Reading for details. Write one-sentence answers to the questions, then compare answers with a partner. Number 1. What did Tony Hawk accomplish at the 1999 Summer X Games? Number 2. How much time did he spend practicing his most famous trick? Number 3. When did he begin skateboarding? Number 4. Where did he learn to ride a skateboard? Number 5. What kind of problems did he have in school? Number 6. Who saw Tony's tricks in a Tarzan movie? Reacting to the reading. Number 1. Read the following imaginary conversation between Tony Hawk's parents at the Summer X Games in San Francisco. Work with a partner to complete the conversation. Use information from reading 1. Mom, I hope Tony can land the 900 today. Dad, me too. He has been practicing the trick for years. Mom, I know. That's our boy. He's only happy when... Space number 1. Dad, true. He wants to be the best. Do you remember how he... Space number 2. After school? Mom, yes. Looking back now, I guess that helped him because... Space number 3. Dad, you're right. Hey, look at him now. He's going to make it. Mom, go Tony, go. Look at that. I'm so proud of him. Dad, that's our Tony. A real... Space number 4. Question number 2. Work in small groups. Discuss the good and bad points of being a young athlete like Tony Hawk. List them below, then share your ideas with the class. Question number 3. Tony Hawk said that his obsession with skateboarding helped him to block some of the pain of growing up. What do you think he means? In your opinion, is this a good point or a bad point? Explain your answer in the space below, then share your ideas with a classmate.